located in the heart of the West's capital city of business and finance. This is headquarters for one of the biggest marketing success stories in American corporate history.
Good morning, Herbalife Distributor Relations. Phil Perrin may help you.
Herbalife International, a dream come true company that connects a network of distributors worldwide to account for sales of $488 million during 1984. Telephone communications, even computers, have been pushed to experimental limits to keep pace with Herbalife, a company of tomorrow that had its beginnings just a few yesterdays ago. The building was a converted wig factory. It became Herbalife headquarters in February 1980. And to 23-year-old Mark Hughes, the only impressive thing about this place was the address, Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills is a prestigious area. It's one of the nicest areas in the whole wide world as far as I'm concerned. About 99% of it. The other 1% is where my little office was.
For the first 7 months, there were 4 employees, and one of them was Olga Aponi.
Little did I know when I first got started that I would be doing, I would be a secretary, an order clerk, a complaint department. It was a lot of fun because it was a very small office. And then Mark had leased the building next to us for business opportunity meetings, and Mark would give the meetings himself at 7:45 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday night to get people interested in the business, get people interested in Herbalife. But one thing that I really admired about Mark is his persistence and consistency and dedication to what his goal was.
The goals of Herbalife have always revolved around the personal drive of Mark Hughes. The Herbalife story is his story.
Let's make Herbalife #1!
My father left before I was born, so I really didn't have much of a father. I was basically brought up by my grandparents.
Although raised by grandparents, Mark did see his real mother destroyed by her struggle with weight problems and her use of dangerous diet prescription drugs.
I can remember seeing her in the hospital and having a lot of things happen to her from drugs and what drugs can do to you. When I was 18 years old, she finally died from a drug overdose. At that time, I got very, very serious about nutrition, what nutrition would do for you.
Searching for a safe and effective nutritional program, Mark Hughes developed a unique herbal-based product line.
My first customer was my granny. I stuck the can over in her face and I said, listen, Granny, you're fat. You need this stuff.
Motivated by his mother's memory and with the confidence in a quality product line, Mark developed a simple 3-phase method for getting people to try Herbalife.
Number 1, you use our products. Number 2, you wear the button. And number 3, you talk to people.
Use the product, wear the button, talk to people. Now Mark's dream has made dreams come true for others all over the world.
I've lost over 90 pounds from a 48-inch waist to a 34-inch waist. I love it.
It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter how fat you are, how broke you are, or what your situation is. The important thing is where you can be.
I weighed 434 pounds, and I got on these products. It was the 36th program I'd tried in my life, and I really didn't expect it to work. But one thing I did was dedicate myself to these products, and I stayed on them. And to date, I've lost 213 pounds.
This is a success story. From a location in a former wig factory to a world headquarters in 5 years. From the frustration of not being able to do anything to the thrill of helping anyone who will listen.
Things that will happen to this company are going to be unbelievable. And with these products and you people, we are going to be able to make this a better world for people to live in and take care of themselves.
But Herbalife is not an overnight, easy rise to fame success story. However, in spite of its very unglamorous beginnings, the products were accepted, as sales totaled $23,000 by the end of the first month. Herbalife continued growing, and at the end of the first year, sales had reached an impressive $2 million.
The shadows
In 1981, the small storefront moved to a new warehouse and office in Culver City, and the Orange County warehouse was opened to meet the ever-increasing demand for Herbalife products. Sales for its second year jumped to $10 million. In 1982, the Calgary Distribution Center opened to answer the demand for Mark's products in Canada. The company was now Herbalife International.
I live in Toronto, and altogether I've lost 115 pounds.
Hello, I'm Fred Weston from Toronto, and I've lost over 42 pounds. If you're not on these products, get on them. They are absolutely fantastic.
And at home, sales activity skyrocketed, prompting the opening of a distribution center in Dallas, Texas. The headquarters took over more office space as well. There's no doubt Herbalife's message of good, sound, basic nutrition was being heard and acted upon. Sales for the third year reached a staggering $55 million. In 1983, Herbalife moved down under with the opening of a distribution center in Australia. It was the first venture overseas for Herbalife, and now the world was beginning to learn about Mark's new unique products and get results.
They're a dangerous breed, made so watch me wallabies feed.
Sales for Herbalife's fourth year more than doubled from the year before. The total, $140 million. In 1984, something happened that would open yet a bigger door for Herbalife. The company broadcast an opportunity meeting live by satellite. 33 cities in the U.S. and Canada watched as 9 Herbalife supervisors received bonus awards totaling $500,000. By all accounts, 1984 was a record breaker, as Herbalife closed its fiscal year with total sales, national and international, of $512 million.